Take a walk with me, I'm on the ranch. Take a walk with me. Watch Raven and Prissy dance in the breeze. Junior Cluck and Oscar's cock-a-doodle-doo-doos just for you. Lucky and Lucy gobbling as they do. Take a walk with me on the ranch. Take a walk with me.
Okay, let's try again. I said goodbye to 2024, and I'll tell you what. Today is one of those days that you just can't wait to say goodbye to. I was supposed to get up. Sorry. I have my little trailer on my car. SUV, whatever you call it. Some people call it a truck. I do not consider an SUV a truck. Anyway, I was supposed to run and grab chicken feed and hay this morning, and I had a little issue with Colette, who most of you know is my 92-year-old friend in Littleton that I take care of. I go in once a week and bring her groceries and do her laundry and do her pills and put her garbage out on the curb. Well, yesterday, if you saw my video, we had horrendous winds. And again, most of you know, by choice, I live in a fifth wheel. I cannot anymore see spending a couple $1,000s a month on an apartment when I want to live on 40 acres and spend my day with my animals. Well, yesterday our winds, we ended up supposedly only having 40-mile-an-hour gusts, but it was shaking kind of bad. It had woke me up at 3:30 in the morning, and I think it was about 9:30 in the morning it started getting really bad. So I put the cats in their carriers and I spent the day over in the classroom. And the cats actually had a ball. For like the first hour, they were kind of hiding, constant meowing. But then they decided that they were going to have some fun. So they came out of their scary shells and they had fun in the classroom. We could have probably went back home at about 7:30, but I was in the middle of editing some video, so we didn't get back home until 9:30. But it was so cold, so I had the heated mattress pad on in the bed, and we were all cuddled together all night. So I wake up this morning, I'm going to wake up early, I'm going to go to the feed store, I'm going to go to Big R, get some hay, and I noticed Colette was not awake yet. I have Ring cameras set all over her house, and I noticed she was not awake yet. Finally at 11 o'clock I start worrying. One of her kitchen cabinets was open, and I guess that's what alarmed me in the first place. And I went back on the cameras, and last night she took her medicine, but then again forgot to close that cabinet. And at 92, she's still smart as a whip, but I'm trying to keep an eye on it and keep an eye on her. So at 11 o'clock, I start freaking out. So at 11:30, I said, okay, I'm going to give her till noon to get out of bed. Finally, at 11:50, I sent a message to the lady that I had hired, Claire, who takes Colette to get her hair done on Saturday and then takes her to church on Sunday. I had messaged her and asked her if she was busy and told her the situation. She said she was going to go check on her. Not 5 minutes after I texted Claire, I hear noise. And I cannot see in the whole kitchen or the hallway because of the little Christmas tree on the dining room table and the 2 big poinsettias that I bought her. But I'm hearing her talk to the cat, Sophie. So I texted Claire back and I said, I hear her. The biggest problem was her house phone. And her house phone, I don't know how she does it, but she has a power strip next to her chair that has her house phone plugged in. It has her cell phone. It has her old cell phone that she plays games on. And it has her tablet plugged into it. And if she doesn't get those cords all tangled up, and then when her electric chair goes back, it unplugs something because it's pulling on the cord. So I have to figure out a whole new situation for that. And I'm not even going until Friday because I have to take her car in, because Claire messaged me Saturday that her key fob was not working, so she's going to take it home and change the battery. So she got back Sunday to take Colette to church, and the key fob was still not working. It was making like a clicking noise, so she thinks it's either the battery or the alternator or the starter or something. Something's not working. So I'm going in Friday instead of Thursday, and I'm going to have to take care of her car. I'm going to have to move that power strip and figure out a whole different situation for that, because Colette doesn't have her hearing aids in while she's sleeping. So when her cell phone is connected to her hearing aids and I call the cell phone, she doesn't even hear it ring out in the living room. But she has a regular phone that I'm getting through like community phone, and that's how I get a hold of her if I can't get a hold of her on her cell phone. If I can't get a hold of her on either and she's sitting in her chair, I talk to her over the Ring camera. But this morning I was afraid to talk to her on the Ring camera because, one, she probably couldn't have heard it anyway because the closest one is in the living room, and 2, I probably would have scared her to death. So anyway, Colette is fine. When I left, she was eating breakfast at 12:30 in the afternoon. And now I am on my way to 40 Mile Feed to get some chicken feed. And then I will be heading back to Big R to grab some hay. I hope everyone is going to be safe tonight. It's New Year's Eve, and you know what people do on New Year's Eve? They drink and drive, so just be very vigilant on the roads. If you're not drinking, watch out for the other ones. If you are drinking, please call an Uber. I drove for Uber and Lyft for 6 years and I loved it, and the only reason why I won't do it again is mainly because gas prices are not in the dollar range anymore, and I don't know how much money I would make doing it. This SUV uses more gas than my Nissan Altima did, and ever since COVID, people are just not nice anymore. And and it's kind of scary. I mean, here in Colorado, an Uber driver shot a passenger. I mean, this is why I don't even watch the news anymore. I moved out to the country and I do not watch the news. Somebody will say to me, did you see on the news? And I'll say, nope. I don't want to know the negative stuff. I want to be happy. I want to live my life with my animals. And I don't want to know what's going on with the idiots in the world. There is no reason why every single person on this earth cannot be happy. There's just no reason for it. I don't care if you have no money and you're struggling every day. People forget to be grateful for what they have. Like every morning when I wake up, I lift the shade, I look at my horses, and I say, thank you, Lord, for another beautiful day and for allowing us to be in it. So as long as you wake up in the morning, you have no reason to be grumpy. Especially towards other people. If you're grumpy, that's fine. I get that. Sometimes I get grumpy. Just because things don't go right, you know? But I should have gone. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at. There's a car coming slower than I thought it was. Anyway, you can be grumpy, but don't take it out on other people. It's not their fault. Other people did not do anything to deserve your grumpiness. Anyway, so we survived the windstorm yesterday. I now have to drive the tractor around and try to find things that blew away. I know stuff blew away. It was just so bad. And even the cats were scared, even in the classroom, because you could hear the wind outside. And every once in a while you would hear something hit the side of the classroom. There was somebody's bag right there that was up against a fence. But I'm pretty sure we all survived that. Dumfries is getting snow tomorrow. We've already had 3 snowstorms here, but Farmer Pete was on this morning on Delscone Farm, and they're getting snow tomorrow, and they had to cancel all their New Year's Eve stuff around them because of the pouring rain that they're getting today. So I hope everybody over in Dumfries is going to stay safe also. Also, I emailed Farmer Ben and Christoph yesterday because I was just so irritated. Farmer Ben has been having so much trouble with their Facebook. And as you know, I am too. I have to try to do a big push to get all the horse people that are on my old Heartland Ranch page. I have to get them over to Heartland Ranch, Colorado, which used to be my Rock and Raven page, because when I tried to go professional on my Heartland Ranch page, supposedly I received an email verification, which I did not respond to quick enough. So I can't do anything on my Heartland Ranch page, and I'm trying to get everyone over to Heartland Ranch, Colorado, so that I can get rid of that Heartland Ranch page. I haven't been posting my videos or anything over there. I just put them on my YouTube channel, which is Heartland Ranch, Colorado. But when I download a video that I have done live on Facebook, and I go to edit it, I have like black spaces, like where it cuts out the video. It doesn't mess with the audio though, therefore it's even harder to edit. So I messaged Ben and Christoph. I sent them an email to see if they were having the same problems. I want to know if it's a Facebook thing. Because if Facebook is purposely doing that to mess with your video so you can't share it, that is just wrong. And I mean, people who are online who are spending their whole day with Facebook and YouTube to bring in money to support themselves, to get new animals, which I am so looking for white Highland cows right now, mini Highland cows. They are $4,000 a piece, so if anybody wants to send stars or make a donation to that, I really want to breed mini white Highland cows, because we have so many 4-H'ers around here, and that's why I'm going to be hatching the guinea fowl, so that they can raise the guinea fowl and enter them into 4-H. And they have a big thing at the Elbert County Fair in the summer, and then at the Colorado State Fair for the 4-H'ers. Some of these kids are amazing. When I go to the state fair in the fall, they have a whole 2 or 3 buildings set up just for these 4-H kids, and one is cake decorating, and some of the things these kids are doing. I made wedding cakes for 27 years. I mean, these kids are amazing with their creativity and their imagination. They also have a sewing and a quilt room, and then they have metal shop and leathering, and they make belts and wallets, and they do amazing things, welding with horseshoes, and I mean, these kids are making furniture, like a coffee table out of horseshoes. It was just awesome. If you go to Colorado State Fair, maybe there's pictures of some of the stuff these kids have made, but I just enjoy so much going down there and just seeing what all these 4-H kids are doing. And it just, they're not sitting in their room on their video games. Let me just put it that way. So anyway, I've rambled enough. I will be back tomorrow for the first time in 2025, and I will let you see all the animals, and I am going to tell you all the special stuff that is coming to Heartland Ranch, Colorado in 2025. Got so much stuff coming. I'm so excited, and I hope you're excited too. There's going to be new stuff in the shop. I'm going to be doing stuff around the ranch. I'm going to be, I have a Pivo that you hook to your tripod, and then you put your phone on top of it, and the Pivo it goes through an app, and it follows you wherever you go. And when I'm going to hook that up, and I'm going to be able, I hope, I haven't tested it yet, but you'll be able to see me actually working with the girls. I have something else that I'm trying to design. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I haven't actually made it yet, but it's going to make it so much easier to actually ride a horse while filming. You're not even going to know, because there's so many people out there, and I know a couple that worry me, and I'm not going to mention who they are.
Take a walk with me.